Bishop Kearney Performance Ensemble, you may take the floor for competition.
Can you tell us how you developed your method of painting and why you paint as you do?
My painting is direct. I usually paint on the floor. I enjoy working on a large canvas. I feel more at home, more at ease in a big area. Having the canvas on the floor, I feel nearer, more a part of the painting. Sometimes I use a brush, but often prefer using a stick. Sometimes I pour the paint straight out of the can. I like to use a dripping, fluid paint. A method of painting is the natural growth out of a need. I want to express my feelings rather than illustrate them. Technique is just a means of arriving at a statement.
In 1946, Jackson Pollock and his wife, the painter Lee Krasner, had moved to East Hampton, Long Island. Many of the other young New York painters, a generation which would become known as the abstract expressionists, soon followed him out there. Pollock was always controversial. His famous drift paintings earned him notoriety and helped found the movement which made Americans the new leaders of the international art world.
I think he needed to paint big later on because he didn't want to start with the shape of the rectangularity. And it's so Pollock wanted to get free of that, so when he spread a canvas on the floor as he took to doing it, he didn't want to have that damn rectangle in his field of vision so soon. It was as though he wanted to find his way to it. He could fling a skein of paint with the accuracy of a cowboy with a lasso. He did acquire marvelous control of that stick he would use to fling paint. And then he'd use a basting syringe. And he had a lot more control than the myth would have. We had as much control as you need to make good art.
One of the first things I think that I felt about Jackson's work is that it was energetic, and it was vigorous, and it did have a very intense communicative power.
In the 30s, which was during the Great Depression period in New York City, I suppose we were desperately poor, but we were very happy. It was an exciting time.
And expressing an inner world. In other words, expressing the energy, the motion, and other inner forces.
Definitely, part of Jackson's success was his cowboy image. And throwing paint down and reckless and abandoned and so on. It was an exciting image.
I think that sense of American space, scale, size, had a tremendous impact on Pollock's work. I also think the mobility itself, the speed, the energy, was all part of the American experience, and I think is not unique to Pollock, although I feel that his particular image expressed it so well.